Welcome back to Melanin News. Today we're unpacking the full timeline from the ambush that shook the music world all the way to this week's verdict in the courtroom that stunned Memphis and beyond. The 17th of November, 2021 Memphis. Adolph Thornton Jr., known to millions as Young Dolph, was in his hometown giving away Thanksgiving turkeys.
I just like doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like putting smiles on people's faces, you know what I mean? Like Thanksgiving for everybody, Christmas for the kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, God been good to me and my team, you know what I'm saying? So like, when I get out the road, when I come to Memphis, I just like coming to the hood, you know what I'm saying? Put smiles on people's faces, whether it's food for the kids, whether it's shoes, food for the kids, shoes for the kids, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying?
He stopped by Makeda's Homemade Cookies, his favorite bakery. Reports say two men exited a white Mercedes-Benz and unleashed a barrage of bullets, ultimately taking him down with approximately 22 gunshots. A brutal act that reverberated across the rap world and beyond. The search for those responsible began immediately. Within months, authorities identified two shooters, Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith Jr. In early 2022, both were arrested and charged. Let's look at what happened to the two men who actually pulled the trigger, the shooters in the Young Dolph ambush, and their fate in the legal system. Justin Johnson was charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and possession of a firearm as a felon. The 26th of September, 2024, Johnson was found guilty, convicted, and is serving life plus 35 years. In November 2024, Johnson was handed an extra 35 years in prison for his convictions related to conspiracy and weapon possession.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Four person. If you would stand and read your verdict, please.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged in count 1 of the indictment. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in count 2 of the indictment. And we, the jury, find the defendant guilty of convicted felon in possession of a firearm as charged in count 3 of the indictment.
Thank you. Mr. Johnson, the jury having found you guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and convicted felon in possession of a firearm. As the 13th juror, I affirm this verdict. As to the first-degree murder, I sentence you to life in prison. I will set punishment as to the conspiracy and the convicted felon in possession of a firearm after a sentencing hearing.
The other admitted shooter, Cornelius Smith Jr., has not yet been tried. He has pleaded not guilty to charges of murder and conspiracy and is awaiting trial. What raised alarm bells? Prosecutors also implicated Hernandez Govan as the man who allegedly orchestrated the hit. The courtroom drama heightened as prosecutors tied the killing to long-standing tensions in the Memphis rap industry. They alleged that Anthony Big Jook Mims, brother of rapper Yo Gotti, put a $100,000 bounty on Young Dolph after he declined to work with their label and released diss tracks. The stakes were clear. A high-profile rapper murdered, shootings tied to industry feuds, and an alleged go-between at the center. But how did this case unfold in court? The trial began in Memphis this summer. Cornelius Smith Jr., one of the admitted shooters, took the stand. He testified Govan hired him, calling him to do the hits, and that Govan was ready to take $10,000 as his cut. Smith claimed Govan tipped him off that Dolph would be at the cookie shop. Prosecutors presented phone data showing communications between Govan, Smith, Johnson, and Big Jook. But Govan's defense wasn't silent. Attorney Manny Aurora delivered scathing rebukes, calling Smith a pathological liar and highlighting troubling inconsistencies. For instance, Smith had previously implicated Big Jook as the one who hired him, and his lawyer once received a cash payoff after contacting Big Jook's attorney. Aurora also questioned the reliability of the phone data and the entire investigative effort. After tense closing arguments, jury deliberations began. Some outlets reported deliberations started late Wednesday and carried into Thursday. After just 3 hours, on the 21st of August, 2025, the jury returned.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you reached a verdict?
Yes.
State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 1 of the indictment. State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 2 of the indictment. Ma'am,
Court's in session.
ma'am. Ms. Johnson, is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want to thank you for your service this week. You've done exactly what the court asked you to do, which was to sit, listen to all the proof, and come to a decision. You are excused. Thank you.
Jury's excused.
Thank you.
Mr. Hernandez Govan, a jury of your peers having found you not guilty of all charges, sir, you are free to go.
Thank you so much, Judge.
You're welcome. You may come off the record.
Court's in recess.
Not guilty on both first-degree murder and conspiracy charges. Govan embraced his attorney, and Judge Jennifer Mitchell declared him a free man. How was this verdict received? Prosecutors, including DA Steve Mulroy, expressed deep disappointment. "We know this has been an incredibly difficult process for Young Dolph's family," Mulroy stated. On the other side, Govan's attorney remarked, "Thankfully, the jurors listened. They saw the holes in the case." Some local media mirrored caution, with Govan's counsel raising broader concerns about Memphis's justice system. Young Dolph's fans continue to honor his legacy murals, a street renamed in his memory, and his charitable work remembered fondly throughout Memphis. Meanwhile, this verdict leaves many questions unanswered. With Smith still facing charges and questions about investigative rigor unanswered, the case may not be over in the court of public opinion. With still pending charges against others and deep skepticism from the community, the echoes of this case may reverberate for years. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay curious, hit that like button, and subscribe to Melanin News for more deep dives on the intersections of culture, justice, and community.